What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex. In this video, I want to discuss why I think Bruce Wayne needs to be playable in the new Batman Arkham game. So this is another one of those discussion videos talking about specific aspects of the game. I want to try to keep things mixed or 100% with these Arkham videos. We're going to be having one today as well as Thursday, and the next week we're going to be having a ton. We're going to be having, I believe, 3 right off the bat on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Loads of different ones. I'm going to be reviewing Arkham City. We're going to be talking a little bit about the game in terms of rumors and speculation. I want to throw one of those videos in every so often. So that's kind of what you can expect going forward. Kind of a mix of review, of discussion, of speculation, kind of bouncing back and forth. I also quickly want to announce in the beginning of the video, I normally do this at the end, but just to kind of get this out there for you guys watching, we have a Discord server, just to say it, it'll be in the description box below if you guys want to join it. We already have an awesome community there, so if you want to be a part of that, make sure you click that link and join up there. A lot of fun, a lot of discussion to be had over there as well. So, okay, the announcement did not happen last week. I'm in tears. I was crying all weekend. You could ask anybody that knows me, anybody that's been in connection with me. Not really. I mean, again, we kind of already knew as it got closer that it wasn't going to be happening. But now that we have basically another full month to talk about this, because VGAs, it has to kind of be the VGAs, right? So we have like a month and 2 weeks to talk about this game leading up. I'm sure there'll be more stuff leaked. I'm sure there'll be more teasers. I'm sure there'll be more speculation all throughout November. But we still have a lot longer to talk about it, longer than I really wanted to before we actually see the game. But one of the things I did want to talk about with Bruce Wayne, and people had suggested this for a very, very long time, and honestly, I was thinking the exact same thing. When I made that top 5 list of 5 things I want in the game and even 5 things I didn't want in the game, one of the things I 100% thought of was Bruce Wayne. And, there were a lot of fantastic suggestions in those videos, things that I should definitely go back and check and look into, because I do want to make videos on them just individually. But one of the main things talked about quite a bit was Bruce Wayne. And again, it was something that I myself was like, you know what? In Arkham City, and that's really where this starts, right? In Arkham City, starting the game out as Bruce Wayne was just really, really cool. Now, they didn't do much with Hugo Strange, knowing about that, they didn't do as much with it as I expected. Now, I think Arkham City was the best Batman game, okay? I wouldn't say it's my favorite. I actually think Arkham Asylum is my favorite experience, just kind of, I don't know, I can explain it in different videos, but I think that was my favorite experience. The best Batman game in general, though, I do think was Arkham City. The whole game was just a masterpiece, right? And I guess you could disagree or agree with whatever you actually want, but starting it off with Batman, and even with the Penguin, right, because they kind of linked those two together in the beginning, was really, really cool. And I think no matter what this game is, if it's Arkham Legacy, if it's what, Arkham Legacy is rumored to be, if it was that Damian Wayne canceled game after Arkham Knight, if it is, the Court of Owls, and I know Court of Owls could also be linked with Legacy, but if it's that prequel thing, if it's the sequel to Origins, but a prequel to Asylum, no matter what time period, no matter what villain, no matter what major theme the game is going for, I think you need to have Bruce Wayne in the game. And not just that, you need to have him more playable or have him be more a part of the game than you've ever had before. Now, I get it, it's a Batman game. You want to play as Batman, you want to fly around, but what's weird about this one in particular is this is really the first Batman game that is starting to get a split of people saying, like, okay, like, I love Batman. I hope I'm talking for you guys. If I'm wrong here or something, make sure you leave in the comments below. But I really do get the feeling from people in the comments that this is, they love Batman. I love Batman. I want to play as Batman. But this is the first game that, with all of the premises, and there's more than one, that's why I say it plurally, there's so many different things that they could do with this game. This has really become a game that is actually more than just Batman. All of the other games, Arkham Origins, Asylum, City, Night, all of them, like, you go in and you fully expect, like, okay, I'm going to play as Batman probably 99% of the time. Okay, I expect that. I know that. I'm fine with that. Some of those games, they're still evolving him. They're still trying to figure out how to make the game better. They're adding new mechanics. They're adding new things to do. So that's kind of what is expected, right? Going into this game, I honestly feel like it's even upped further. They have a lot of things they need to do in this game, which we talked about. What are they, the things they need to improve upon? What are 5 things they need to have in this game? There's a lot. And, playing as Nightwing, playing as Robin, just having different people. It doesn't have to be those two, whatever, but being able to maybe traverse the world as those. Maybe being able to switch between them in fights a little bit better than you could in Night. Now, Night was a step in the right direction, but maybe, taking that and taking it another step forward. Adding new vehicles. People have talked about that. The Batwing. I've talked about the Bat boat, if that's real and they can actually do that in the game. So there's a lot of different things they can do in this game. But another thing, and I saw a lot of people say this, is Bruce Wayne is the Batcave. Have us be able to, go into the Batcave, maybe talk to Alfred, be able to pick out our bat suits, being able to explore the Batcave as Bruce Wayne. Maybe have some missions. I saw a lot of people say, like, there's day and night cycles. It doesn't always have to be nighttime in Gotham. You could actually have it be during the day. Maybe you need to use Bruce Wayne during the day and Batman at night. Those are all fantastic suggestions. Those are all things that, when you look at this game, they're all very viable that, yeah, why not? Why not throw Bruce Wayne in it a little bit more? Again, this is really the first game that people are going into it and saying, I want to play as Batman. It's fine playing as Batman, but can you give us a little bit of different characters, other superheroes, let's call them, for traversal, for fighting? Can we use Bruce Wayne in more? Can we actually play as him a little bit more? Because Batman is more than just Batman. You could also use Bruce Wayne. And honestly, I don't know how many people have played the Telltale games. I know, obviously, completely different. I actually hated the first season, but the Enemy Within, the second season, I actually really, really loved. And one of the best parts of that was playing as Bruce Wayne. The Bruce Wayne parts of the second season, in my opinion, it's just my opinion, were the best parts of the entire thing. Now, again, quality is different just in general. I don't think either of those seasons are close to any of the Arkham games in general, but I think the Bruce Wayne interacting with Joker scenes in Enemy Within were phenomenal. I thought they were really, really well done. And if nothing else, it kind of just shows that there are really unique, really cool ways that you can use Bruce Wayne, that Bruce Wayne can be used in really fascinating ways, kind of outside the box, but he can be just as fun and honestly, maybe more fun than Batman. Now, that would be a surprise if after the game comes out, after we play it, after we beat it, the talk of the town, the talk of this Arkham community is, wow, the Bruce Wayne scenes were better than the Batman scenes. I don't think that would happen. I don't think it's like that. But just to give us a little bit of variety, just to give us something a little bit different. And to be honest with you, I don't necessarily know what I would expect from Bruce Wayne, because again, we really haven't gotten him all that much. But the day and night cycle, that would be really cool to see if you could use Bruce Wayne during the day. Maybe you have to infiltrate different, thugs, layers or whatever as him. It'd be really interesting to see Bruce Wayne used in more than one way. Because again, I liked the scene in Arkham City, but it was more of just like a setup to the game, right? It was the beginning. I think it was even before we got the title screen for Arkham City, but it was like the first 15, 20, 25 minutes, the very, very opening of the game. And again, it started off very, very strong. It started off really, really cool, but that was really the only time. We really didn't see Bruce Wayne after that. We didn't get to play as him. So in all, it was a nice opener, but I think it had a lot of people saying, like, wow, like, that was different, that was unexpected, and the thing with this is now it kind of is expected, and I wonder how that affects, like, the psyche of Warner Bros. Montreal is, okay, we've gotten a little taste, and I know they didn't even make City, but we've gotten a little taste as Bruce Wayne, and we didn't really get to do that at all in Arkham Knight. Arkham Knight was just very different, I guess we got to play as the Joker taking over Batman in Arkham Knight, but so we didn't actually control, I guess, the official Batman for the entirety of Arkham Knight, but we took a step away from Bruce Wayne, right, in Arkham Knight just in general. Now the next game, I think that the want and like the thirst to play as Bruce Wayne is back, and again, it's not even so much of a, well, it'd be nice if, it's more like, hey, these are things, you guys have seen it. Those people that are with us here, those people that left the comments in those videos, people want Bruce Wayne. Like, it's a want, it's an expectation, it's things that people, like, when you buy the game and you play the game, you guys want Bruce Wayne in this game. And to be honest with you, I do too. That's why in the title, like, needs to be. I think Bruce Wayne needs to be in this game. I think he needs to be not a substantial. I don't need to be 50-50. I don't need to play as him half the time and Batman as the other half. If it's even 80-20, I'll be fine with it. But I just want it to be more than an opening. I want it to be more than just one scene. You know what I mean? It needs to kind of be fleshed out a little bit. And again, I think when you have Bruce Wayne, it just adds a lot more to the game because it's not, you don't need to use him as oh wow, he can fight too, like, oh, he needs to break out of this, so he needs to basically act like Batman but as Bruce Wayne. They don't need to do that, and that's basically what they did do in Arkham City, where he was, I mean, you use the same mechanics as Batman. You could counter, you could block, you could hit, all that, you could fin it, you could do the takedowns, all that stuff, and it really was no different from playing as Batman. It was just you were playing as Bruce Wayne. It was just a different look on your TV screen. So I think when it comes to this one, you need to incorporate other mechanics with it. Again, day and night cycle, maybe different kind of like infiltration things, maybe the Batcave. So whatever you have Bruce Wayne doing in this game, not only are you playing as Bruce Wayne, and that's cool and that's different for us, but you can also have other features, other mechanics in the game as well, that's like, oh, okay, so these are connected, and those mechanics can be really, really cool. And honestly, at the end of the game, or again, when we beat it, those could be the things people are talking about. Once the game is over, once we've beaten it, people could be saying, man, I loved going into the Batcave, I love discovering this and that, or doing this and that, and who did you do that with? Oh, I did it with Bruce Wayne. And you know what I mean? Or the day and night stuff. Wow, there were some really cool mechanics in the day cycles of this game. Oh, well, who were you interacting, or who were you playing as when that was happening? Bruce Wayne. So I think it's it's like a guide, it's like a pathway for other things to kind of steal the show. I don't think playing as Bruce Wayne alone is going to do it, because it's not a Bruce Wayne game. Again, Telltale's Batman was kind of half and half. You play as Bruce Wayne, you play as Batman, but the Bruce Wayne stuff was super, super important. And again, arguably in the second season, it was more important than the Batman scenes. This game, I mean, the Batman stuff you do, I assume is going to be more important. So it's going to be a Batman Arkham game, right? That's why you bought it. That's what you expect. So you're going to get that. But that doesn't mean the Bruce Wayne scenes can be throwaway scenes or can be like weaker just in general. They could still be very, very strong. So guys, I'm very interested to hear what you have to say. Let me know in the comments below. What do you think? What would you expect from Bruce Wayne in this game? If he's in it, what would you want him to do? What kind of scenes, what kind of features would you want associated? Again, like Batcave, day and night cycle. What would you want Bruce Wayne to be doing in this game? Let me know. Make sure you guys are subscribed to our YouTube channel podcast now. Make sure you guys hit that bell icon. And again, Thursday, we're going to have a new Batman video. I believe it's going to be a discussion video. And then next week, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, we'll have new videos. We'll talk about what those videos are on Thursday, okay? So thank you guys, as always, for watching. Make sure you guys are liking this video, sharing it, all that good stuff. Thank you again so much for watching. I hope to see you all on the next video.